I wanted to make a video just introducing a few triggers for acne. A lot of these I actually have, so I've dealt with and can definitively say yes, in my life these things have made me break out more. There are some on here that I feel like aren't really too mainstream, so like I added them anyways, just in case you guys might have this trigger, just so like, you know, if you're eating like a lot of it and all of a sudden like you're breaking out but you never knew that this food could break you out, I'm just introducing it just in case, because like it might be like the missing link to you having like really clear skin. So the first one, this one's crazy. That was filmed like a week and a half ago, and I was on a very strict diet at that time, trying to figure out what my food triggers were for acne. And so I thought I would come on here and show you guys like right now the current situation. My face is definitely exploded. There's tons of just cystic acne, blackheads, things like that. And so I will say like it's self-inflicted, because I started drinking coffee again, and just within like the past 7 days I've drank maybe coffee 4 out of those 7 days. And so for me it looks like coffee definitely is a trigger. So there you go. I didn't add coffee to the list when I made that first video of me in the yellow dress, because I don't know, maybe I did. I don't think I did. Anyways, I will roll the footage and you guys will get to see all of the other triggers, and a lot of them people don't really talk about, so I was like surprised to figure it out. And half of this is just trial and error, so I will be reintroducing some of these foods that I have on this list back into my diet, to see in what doses like they are safe to take. By safe I just mean no breakouts. And I can't believe it's true, but it is. I actually have some experiences with this, but lavender. And one of the biggest things would be like either lavender, like those essential oil pens, like, you know, they make ones to help you fall asleep, they make ones to help you like have more energy in the day, like there's ones with B12 in it, but also just even putting lavender essential oil in like a diffuser, you might notice that you might get more like underneath the skin type pimples. So if this is something that you do a lot and your skin is just being annoying, just like, you know, play around with it. Like I would wait until like your skin completely gets clear, so like don't do it for a while and then start doing it again, just to see if that is the issue. But there are some people who literally can't even wash their hands with like lavender hand soap, because like most of our soaps and our lotions, like it'll get into our skin, and even though you're not putting it on your face, it still gets into your bloodstream, and then they'll like have a breakout like later that day. Like it's insane. And so the thing behind this is that lavender mimics estrogen in the body, and they're still doing like a lot of like studies on it and stuff like that, but that's the word just around the street, that basically it mimics estrogen. And that's why for a lot of people who have like hormonal acne or adult acne, that yeah, they have these awful breakouts around lavender. Another one is peanut butter. I hate that this one is true. I'm one of those people who like, I just like to get like a scoop of peanut butter, like maybe if I'm really hungry, and like that little spoonful of peanut butter will like kind of help me with my hunger. Like it's like a snack. Peanut butter, something about it ups the androgen in your body, like for whatever reason, I don't know. And so there's, after this I have nuts and seeds. There's some people who even eating like handfuls of almonds, that'll also make their skin break out. So just FYI, maybe cut out the nuts, see if your skin starts clearing up, and then reintroduce them and see if it like spurs a breakout. I think for some people maybe you could get away with eating some of this, but like in very small amounts. So moving down, you guys probably already know like cheese. This just wouldn't just be cheese, this would just be like mostly dairy products in general. So like cream cheese, sour cream, obviously like hard cheeses, as well as like soft cheese like brie. Yeah, just cheese. I think mozzarella is the worst for people who have acne. I can't remember why that is exactly, but you might be one of those people who after you like cut out all dairy, your skin gets better, but you might be able still to do like smaller amounts, or maybe certain cheeses. Like I think someone said like the hard cheeses, like the really hard ones, are better for people who have acne. And also if you're getting it from like a grass-fed like cow or something like that, so it has to have like no hormones added. but just to be honest, there are some people who even eating the no hormone added grass-fed cheese brands, like they still get acne. So it's like, I can't like promise you like it'll work, but it's just something that you have to experiment with. Next are soy products. So this could be soy milk, this could be vegan or vegetarian products where like they add soy in it to make it look like meat. The hard thing about soy is like, obviously like you could just like not eat like most things that like have soy in it, but there's a lot of things that they sneak in soy. So like soy is in like our peanut butter, soy is in our ranch, soy is in mayo, even like frozen turkey meatballs, they had soy in there. And so it's something that I think it's only bad if you're in the US because they're doing like a fake soy. So it's like a manufactured soy, and so that's what's making people it causes your hormones to be imbalanced. So yeah, you kind of want to stay away from soy or large amounts of it, especially if you're in the US, if you have acne, just to see if your skin will actually clear up. Like I said, some of these are going to be like major triggers for people, and then others like you might be safe. Next is flaxseed. Sadly, flaxseed is in like a lot of really cool like just healthy recipes. I used to love flaxseed, but I always would have really bad breakouts, the type of breakouts where like they would never like completely go away. So with flaxseed, it's another one of those things that it basically mimics estrogen, so it'll cause you to have like an estrogen dominance, and you'll just have those red like pimples like underneath your skin. They're really hard to get out. If they ever do come to the top of your skin, like it's just really frustrating. Another one, so this one was a huge shock to me, and I'm actually in the middle of testing this one out because my skin isn't completely clear. I've only figured out about these triggers like within the last week. So since I've cut them all out, my skin is clearing up, but I have to wait till it gets completely clear, and then I have to slowly food by food test it out for a day, see what happens the next day type thing. But pineapple is on here. So there are some people who, if they eat fresh pineapple or even drink pineapple juice, they will have like a cystic acne outbreak. Like that's insane. And sadly, I think it might be true for me because I was having a very bad outbreak like a week and a half ago, and basically I was drinking a lot of pineapple juice. Like all my mixed drinks had pineapple in it and pineapple juice in it. And yeah, I definitely had some pimples that were larger than normal, and I was kind of confused on like what was going on. But at the same time, I had also ran out of some of my supplements that help me keep my acne under control. Like the supplements don't clear it up 100%, because now I'm learning that these triggers, like I'm basically using something on top of like an issue that I already have. So it's like it's not completely getting to the root of the cause unless I figure out what the triggers are as well. But basically I have a very strong suspicion that pineapple is also a trigger for myself, and so it might be for you too. So just FYI on that. Next is chocolate. You guys probably already know this. I think I figured out chocolate pretty early on. Like if I would have a brownie, even like a couple hours later, I'd get a new pimple. So chocolate's on the list. This is where things get weird. So people who go on keto diets, it's where they basically cut out all carbs. It's like even the carbs that are in fruits, like there's certain fruits that you would stay away from that have like high carbs. So bananas, there are some carbs in apples, and what else is carbs? Mango. So basically people who cut out those carbs, it's like their skin would like miraculously clear up. And so there are people who do attribute carbs to people who have adult acne, and so it's gonna be pretty hard to cut out carbs because like I said, there are carbs in certain fruits. It's not just in bagels and breads and different grains. Like there are potatoes that have carbs in them, and so you'd have to even cut out potatoes. Like there's carbs in almost everything. Noodles. So again, this is something where maybe you go cold turkey, which is what I'm doing. I'm going cold turkey. Wait a couple weeks, see if your skin actually clears up, which let's be honest, in my life, my skin never looks completely clear. So like if this actually works, I'll just like, I won't know what to do, to be honest. I mean, I've never seen myself with completely clear skin, but I can already tell it's only been a week and the acne on my chest is already clearing up. The pimples I have on my face are getting smaller and smaller like each day. So if they like go away completely, I'm not gonna know what to do. But it's just funny because I've always like seen a dermatologist and I've always taken some type of supplement for acne, and while it does help my skin, it only ever clears it up like 50%. It's like, it's never like a lot, like it's never completely. So adding on to this list is large amounts of sugar. Sugar is just like, if you Google it, people always add sugar, like sugar will make you break out. Honestly, I don't know if this is true, but if you're trying to stick to like a keto diet, then they pretty much have like zero sugar in that diet anyways. So it might help, it might not. Like I said, I don't really know, but I thought I would just add it in here just in case, because like they have sugar even in bread. So it's like they sneak sugar into everything. I mean, there's sugar even in your condiments, like your ketchup. Like sugar is literally everywhere. So if this one is even true, it's going to be pretty difficult to control. Like you're going to have to be really anal about what you eat and about reading like labels. But I thought I would add it in here because it's a popular one for a lot of people. And so again, you'll just have to experiment with it.